Hey guys, it's Miss Jefferson. I hope you guys are having a great first week. I know that we have a lot of questions and concerns. I know that this first week is a little confusing. So I thought it would be a great idea to make a frequently asked question video to answer any questions you guys may have. I know some of us are confused on if we're having live Google Meets where you can find your assignments. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that up so we can move forward and have an awesome year. So the first question that I want to clear up that I've been seeing a lot of emails about is, when will we have a Google Meet? Now guys, I know that you are having live sessions with your classroom teachers, but as of now, specialists will not have live Google Meets or live sessions. Each assignment will be pre-recorded, so you'll have a tutorial video from me and you'll have some form of video or lesson from your other specialists. So each week you will come to our Google Classroom and you will find a tutorial video, an assignment, or whatever we have posted on Google Classroom. We will not meet. Just know we will not have a live session. This could change but for right now, there will be no live Google Meets. So I hope that clears any confusion. Okay, so second question, where can I find my codes and links? So as you can see right now, what I have on the screen is my Bitmoji Classroom. Now, you can use this as a reference to find assignments, or you can just go straight to Google Classroom. It's up to you. But if you, for whatever reason, get logged out of Google Classroom, or if you want to know where links are, this is where you want to come to. So, you should have gotten this link from your classroom teacher. If you do not have access to this Google slide, please email me and I will give you my email at the end of this video. But for right now, I want you to pay attention on where you can find your links. So for this week, this is our first week. This will take you to your first assignment, okay? So if you were in second grade, you will click on second portfolio and it'll take you straight to your Google Classroom. Now, if you have not joined my Google Classroom, you will not see this and you will need to join. And I will show you how to do that in just a few minutes. So let's go back to the Google slide. So, if you need the code for Google Classroom, or once we move further in the year, if you need a link to a website, this is what you want to click on. And so you're going to click codes, and it will take you to another slide. So as you can see, this is where you can find your codes. So if you're in kindergarten, this is your code. First, here's yours, and so on and so on. This is where you can find your code. Please do not share it with anyone, and please make sure you are under the correct grade. So I hope that answers that question. So let's move on to the next question. So question, or more so of a concern, is I don't see anything in your Google Classroom help. So this has been a common concern with a lot of people. You're not the only person. If you've asked me this, that's okay. I'm here to help, and that's why I'm making this video. So if you come across your Google Classroom, so if you see this screen, this is what you're supposed to see. You are not going to see my classroom at first because you must put the code in. So I'm going to show you step by step on how you can do this. So this isn't a live classroom. This is just a tutorial classroom to show you guys how to do this. So please do not use this code that you are going to see. So let's review for one more time. The way that you will find your code is you're going to go to your Google slide that you should have. You're going to find your code. You're going to come back to that tab where you need to join my class. You're going to click this plus sign. Okay, so I'm going to click. I am going to choose join class. So this will prompt you to put in the class code. So I'm going to put in the class code, okay? And then I'm going to click join. Okay, and it's loading. And once it loads, you should be taken to my Google Classroom. Now, of course, this is a tutorial video, so this isn't the actual art Google Classroom, but this is what you will see, okay? So you should see your first assignment, and your first assignment is that portfolio cover sheet. I hope that you have any concerns or confusion about how to join Google Classroom. So let's move on to the next question. So the next question is, where can I find my assignments? Now, you can find your assignments in two places. One, you can find it in your Google Classroom, and you also will receive a notification through your email each and every time I post a new assignment. Now, if for whatever reason you get behind and you know that you need to turn in something that was due a few weeks ago, come back to that Google slide. So this is the Google slide presentation. So let's go back to the first one. So you will always find your assignment here. This is our home page, and it will always have the link to the Google assignment. Okay, this will make more sense as we go on throughout the year, but always remember, if you are unsure where to find your assignments, just go to Google Classroom or email me. All right, so let's move on to the next question. So our next question is, can I print out my assignment? And the answer will always be yes, yes, and yes. Now, if you do not have access to a printer, that is okay. You can just copy what you see on a notebook paper and answer the questions that way. But for the most part, you will not have to worry about printing out assignments, but there will be times where we will need to print out materials. But if you don't have access to a printer, that's okay. We'll just use our sketchbook or our notebook to complete it. If you have a question or concern about that, just email me. But remember, you can always print out your assignment and upload it to Google Classroom. Also, I want to mention for our first assignment, that portfolio cover sheet, if you are going to the school to pick up supplies, there will be a portfolio packet with your art supplies. But if you already have done it, that's fine, that's okay. Still, you can take it with you and we will use it later on, because remember, we're going to do this at the end of the school year, so you can keep the physical copy for later. Also, this assignment is due September 11th. All right, so we're going to move on to the next question. Can you email me your work? Now, I would prefer you guys to upload your work through Google Classroom, but if you're having technical issues or if there's something going on to where you need to email me your assignment, that's okay. You're going to probably receive emails from me if you do email me your assignment asking you to upload it to Google Classroom. Now, if you, for whatever reason, cannot do that, just email me back and say, hey, Ms. Jefferson, I can't do that, and we'll go from there. But my expectation is for you to upload it to Google Classroom. And if you do not know how to do that, we will talk about that in just a few minutes. Okay, so that brings us to the next question. How do I upload my assignment? And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. All right, so let's say that you have completed the assignment, everything is good to go, and you are ready to share it with me. So you can either click on the assignment through the feed, or you can come to classwork And I feel like it's good practice just to click on classwork and find the assignment, because there will be times where the assignment you're looking for may be buried down far, and I don't want you to get confused or have to search for too long. So just come to classwork and you will see week of, and because this is a test, you don't see that, but in the art classroom, you'll see week of, you'll find the week, you'll find the name of the assignment, and then you'll click on it. So let's view assignment. Now, as you can see on the right side of your computer, you'll see your work. Now, before you mark as done, what do you think you need to do? That's right, you need to upload your work. So you're going to click add or create. So you have quite a few options. You can bring it from your Google Drive. You can add a link, a file. If you create a Google Doc or slideshow or a drawing, whatever kind of document you created, you can click on this. You have plenty of options. So let's see. Let's just do a file for right now. I'm going to click the assignment that you want to turn in. So I'm just going to click on this. You're going to click insert, and it should upload to your work. And once you can see the document, so this is the document that I attached, you want to click turn in. And if you want to tell me anything, or if you have a comment or concern, or if you just want to say hello, you can write it down here in the private comments. So once you're done, just click turn in. It will ask you if you are sure that you want to turn in your work. If you realize that you, for whatever reason, turned in the wrong thing, hit cancel. Otherwise, click turn in. And it'll load. And your status should change from submit to unsubmit. So that way you know that you turned it in. Okay? And I will see it. And whenever I get a chance to review it, I will return it back to you with your grade and a comment. Now, if you forget to turn in your work, I am going to return it back to you saying that you need to upload it. Now, I hope that clears up any issues or concerns about how to upload your work. That goes for videos, that goes for artwork, music, anything that you have to turn in for us. This is the way that you need to do. Now, this is the last and final question of this video. And how can you reach me, or how can you contact Ms. Jefferson? If you have access to this Google Form, you'll be able to find my email here. Now, my email is lnjefferson@wcpss.net. So you can reach me there if you have any questions or concerns, or if you already are in Google Classroom, just send me a private comment and I will respond as soon as I can. Okay? This goes for all specialists. If you have any questions or concerns for any of the specialists, here's the email. Pause this video and record this down for future reference. I just want to make sure that you are asking the right people whatever questions you may have, because your classroom teachers probably will not know the answer to your question. So your best bet is to email us. And another way to contact us is through our Google Classroom. You can leave us a private message or comment through Google Classroom. Okay? So I hope that this video has relieved some stress, has answered all of the questions and concerns you probably had. If you have any more questions or concerns, please email me or any other specialist for our class. So don't email me about a question in regards to PE, music specific media request, just email me a question about art. But if it's a general question that is about all specialists, I will be more than happy to answer that question. But make sure your questions relate to art. Okay? All right, guys. So I'll talk to you soon. I hope this helps. Bye.